Lord, as this new morning unfolds, I come before you with a grateful heart, knowing that nothing in this day will surprise you, overwhelm you, or stand outside the reach of your divine authority. The Lord himself goes before you and will be with you. Deuteronomy 31:8 becomes the foundation of every step I will take today. You walk ahead to clear obstacles before I see them. You prepare solutions before problems appear. You soften hearts before conversations begin. You shield my path before danger forms. You align my day with the fullness of your purpose. Lord, strengthen my spirit in this early hour, so that I do not move through this day with weakness, fear, or uncertainty, but with confidence that rises from your presence surrounding me. The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? Psalm 27:1 becomes the declaration driving out all hesitation. You fortify my resolve when I feel weary. You energize my mind with clarity and focus. You empower my heart to stand firm under pressure. You remind me that you are greater than anything ahead. You fill me with a supernatural boldness. Lord, protect my thoughts from drifting into negativity, anxiety, or assumptions that distort the truth. You have spoken over my life, keeping my mind anchored in your promises instead of my fears. You will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on you. Isaiah 26:3 becomes the shield around my inner world. You silence the noise that tries to distract me. You block the lies that attempt to weaken my focus. You guard my imagination from fear-driven conclusions. You lift my thoughts back into your word. You center my mind in spiritual calm. Lord, protect my emotions so they do not rise and fall with circumstances or unexpected moments, but stay grounded in the steady peace that flows from trusting you. The joy of the Lord is your strength. Nehemiah 8:10 becomes the anchor, holding my heart steady. You comfort me when heaviness tries to settle. You calm me when sudden pressure appears. You lift discouragement before it grows. You soften tensions within my spirit. You restore inner harmony where unrest tries to enter. Lord, guide every decision that will cross my path today, ensuring that wisdom governs my choices, discernment shapes my direction, and patience guards my timing. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. Proverbs 3:6 becomes the compass leading me. You prevent me from acting out of emotion. You keep me from choosing what appears good, but is not from. You reveal the hidden truth behind every option. You highlight the choices aligned with your will. You lead me toward clarity and away from confusion. Lord, protect my words, so that what I speak today brings peace instead of tension, clarity instead of confusion, and grace instead of irritation. Let your words always be full of grace. Colossians 4:6 becomes the filter over my speech. You guard my tongue in moments of frustration. You help me respond with wisdom when emotions rise. You prevent careless words from creating unnecessary battles. You fill my communication with patience and understanding. You allow my voice to carry healing wherever it goes. Lord, shield my home with the fullness of your presence, so that no heaviness, no negativity, and no spiritual interference can enter the atmosphere where I live, rest, and breathe. My people will dwell in peaceful habitation. Isaiah 32:18 becomes the blessing over my dwelling. You appoint angels at every doorway. You fill every room with supernatural calm. You silence every troubling influence at the threshold. You cleanse the air from unseen burdens. You establish peace as the ruling atmosphere. Lord, cover my work, my tasks, and my responsibilities with your grace, so that everything I touch today is strengthened, protected, and blessed by your wisdom. Commit your work to the Lord, and your plans will be established. Proverbs 16:3 becomes the prayer shaping my assignments. You guide my hands with precision. You sharpen my mind with insight. You preserve my energy from burnout. You protect my progress from hindrance. You bless my efforts with divine help. You may feel uncertain, overwhelmed, or unsure of what this day holds. But God is already walking ahead of you, clearing the path, softening the ground, and preparing protection you cannot yet see. If this prayer speaks to your heart this morning, write in the comments, "Lord, go before me today," and tell us, what do you need God to guide, protect, or strengthen today? Let us pray for you and stand with you in faith. Lord, protect my steps today so I do not walk into danger, confusion, or environments not meant for me, but instead move only where your Spirit leads. He will guard your going out and your coming in. Psalm 121:8 becomes the shield surrounding my movement. You redirect me from unsafe timing. You prevent me from crossing paths with harm. You place angelic protection along every route. You ensure my steps are secure. You make my journey peaceful and safe. Lord, strengthen my faith so that no challenge can shake it, no delay can weaken it, and no disappointment can overshadow it, allowing me to trust you with renewed conviction. We walk by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5:7 becomes the foundation beneath my spirit. You lift me above discouragement. You empower me to keep believing. You protect my hope from erosion. You remind me that your plans are perfect. You anchor my heart in spiritual courage. Lord, prepare my expectations so that I anticipate blessing rather than fear trouble, expecting your goodness rather than rehearsing negative outcomes. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me. Psalm 23:6 becomes the vision guiding my day. You protect me from expecting disappointment. You reshape my thinking toward hope. You align my spirit with anticipation of favor. You open my eyes to daily blessings. You help me embrace the promise that good things are on the way. Lord, protect my relationships today with patience, kindness, and steady understanding, so that peaceful communication flows naturally and unity is preserved. If it is possible, as far as it depends on you, live at peace with everyone. Romans 12:18 becomes my posture toward others. You soften my responses when tension rises. You shield my heart from offense. You guide my words with clarity. You heal emotional disconnection. You strengthen bonds that matter most. Lord, protect my health with divine strength, so that no sickness, weakness, or unexpected pain interferes with the purpose you have for me today. I am the Lord who heals you. Exodus 15:26 becomes the promise guarding my body. You reinforce my energy with vitality. You guard my immune system from harm. You stabilize every function within me. You strengthen me where I feel weak. You surround my body with supernatural wellness. Lord, guard my inner peace so deeply that no external pressure, emotional turbulence, or expected event can shake the calm you have planted inside me. The peace of God will guard your hearts and minds. Philippians 4:7 becomes the fortress around my spirit. You quiet internal storms before they form. You silence agitation before it spreads. You anchor my reactions in stillness. You protect my emotional center from collapse. You help me walk in unbroken serenity. Lord, guide every opportunity that arises today, making it unmistakably clear which ones come from you and which ones must be avoided, ensuring that I walk only through doors you have opened. Your gift will make room for you. Proverbs 18:16 becomes the direction shaping my advancement. You reveal divine appointments. You close doors that lead to confusion. You illuminate opportunities carrying blessing. You protect me from distractions disguised as open doors. You align my steps with destiny. Lord, protect my time from waste, disorder, and unnecessary commitments. helping me steward every hour with purpose so that nothing is lost, scattered, or misused. Teach us to number our days. Psalm 90:12 becomes the principle guiding my schedule. You guard me from distractions that drain me. You strengthen my discipline to remain focused. You help me prioritize what carries value. You align my hours with your purpose. You bless my day with rhythm and order. Lord, strengthen my character so deeply that my responses reflect patience, my actions reflect wisdom, and my presence reflects your love, no matter what challenges I encounter. Walk worthy of the calling you have received. Ephesians 4:1 becomes the calling shaping my behavior. You help me remain calm under stress. You protect my spirit from irritation. You grow maturity in every reaction. You deepen self-control within me. You make me a vessel of your light. Lord, saturate this entire day with your divine guidance, making every step purposeful, every moment protected, and every direction led by your Spirit, so that I walk through this day shielded, strengthened, and aligned with your will. The Lord will perfect that which concerns me. Psalm 38:8 becomes the promise covering every detail. You lead me where favor is waiting. You protect me from unseen danger. You position me where blessing flows. You surround me with wisdom in every decision. You prepare me for all that lies ahead. Lord, as I continue in this sacred flow of prayer, I thank you for the peace settling gently over my spirit, reminding me that I never walk into a single moment of this day alone. The Lord is my refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Psalm 46:1 becomes the assurance strengthening every breath I take. You wrap my heart in quiet confidence. You silence the noise trying to steal my focus. You strengthen my posture with heavenly calm. You remind me that your presence is my greatest protection. You prepare me to move forward with bold peace. Lord, protect my thoughts so deeply that no mental burden, no intrusive fear, and no hidden anxiety can take residence in my mind, because you have already claimed this space for peace. Set your mind on things above, not on earthly things. Colossians 3:2 becomes the command refocusing my inner world. You guard the gates of my thinking. You break patterns that lead me into worry. You cleanse mental pathways shaped by old fears. You elevate my imagination to what you promise. You restore my thinking into divine alignment. Lord, protect my emotions so they remain steady, balanced, and anchored, refusing to rise and fall with the unpredictable movements of the day ahead. The Lord is close to the broken-hearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 34:18 becomes the comfort holding my heart securely. You pull heaviness off my shoulders. You slow the racing thoughts attempting to unsettle me. You soften the emotional tightness hidden beneath calmness. You release warmth into places long ignored. You rebuild emotional strength that endures pressure. Lord, guide every decision waiting ahead of me, so that nothing I choose is driven by fear, impulse, or confusion, but by the wisdom that comes from your Spirit alone. Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. Psalm 119:10-05 becomes the clarity illuminating my judgment. You reveal the unseen consequences behind rushed choices. You open my eyes to what aligns with your truth. You prevent me from stepping into avoidable pain. You highlight the path of peace every time. You lead me away from anything not meant for me. Lord, protect my words today, so that I speak with grace, intention, and spiritual maturity, allowing every sentence to build rather than break, restore rather than wound, and uplift rather than discourage. Let no corrupt word proceed out of your mouth, but only what is helpful for building others up. Ephesians 4:29 becomes the discipline shaping my speech. You guard my tone in stressful moments. You place gentleness over every reaction. You stop irritation before it becomes expression. You help me choose silence when it is wiser than speaking. You let my words carry light instead of weight. Lord, shield my home from spiritual heaviness, emotional pressure, and unseen disturbance, transforming every room into a sanctuary of rest and divine protection. My people will dwell in a peaceful habitation. Isaiah 32:18 becomes the blessing covering my dwelling. You place angels at every doorway. You push out heaviness lingering in the atmosphere. You silence every force working against peace. You fill the home with warmth that softens the soul. You establish tranquility as the ruling atmosphere. Lord, strengthen the work of my hands so that every task becomes manageable, every assignment becomes organized, and every responsibility becomes infused with supernatural focus and grace. Commit your works to the Lord, and your thoughts will be established. Proverbs 16:3 becomes the guidance shaping my productivity. You energize my mind for challenges ahead. You grant clarity when confusion tries to rise. You break overwhelm into manageable steps. You bless my effort with peaceful efficiency. You protect my progress from unexpected disruption. Lord, protect my travel today, whether I walk, drive, or move through different environments, ensuring that every step is shielded from danger, disturbance, or misalignment. He will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. Psalm 91:11 becomes the supernatural covering over my movement. You place invisible shields around my path. You adjust my timing with divine precision. You block danger before it appears. You prepare safe passage long before I arrive. You surround my journey with unseen guardians. Lord, strengthen my faith so deeply that no unexpected challenge can break it, no delay can weaken it, and no disappointment can silence it, because my trust is rooted in who you are, not what I see. We live by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5:7 becomes the truth shaping my perspective. You fortify the places where doubt tries to slip in. You remind me of victories I once thought were impossible. You steady my heart when circumstances shift suddenly. You teach me to lean on your nature rather than my understanding. You help me remain anchored in consistent belief. Lord, shape my expectations so that I wake up believing for goodness, favor, and divine alignment, instead of forecasting failure, fear, or disappointment. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. Psalm 23:6 becomes the lens through which I see this day. You block negative outcomes from rehearsing in my mind. You replace dread with anticipation. You train my heart to expect your hand. You prepare me to recognize blessings quickly. You shift my entire mindset toward hope. Lord, protect my relationships with the covering of patience, wisdom, and steady kindness, ensuring that harmony is preserved, misunderstandings are softened, and communication remains peaceful. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called children of God. Matthew 5:9 becomes the principle guiding my interactions. You filter my reactions toward gentleness. You guard my heart from unnecessary offense. You prevent conflict before it forms. You restore unity where tension tries to grow. You strengthen the bonds that matter most. Lord, protect my physical body from weakness, sickness, fatigue, and imbalance, ensuring that nothing in my health becomes a barrier to fulfilling the purpose you have set before me today. I am the Lord who heals you. Exodus 15:26 becomes the healing spoken over every part of my body. You fortify my immune system with strength. You energize my muscles and bones. You guard me from unseen illness. You stabilize my stamina throughout the day. You infuse my body with supernatural vitality. Lord, guard my inner peace like a fortress so powerful that no external pressure, emotional disturbance, or unexpected event can penetrate the stillness. You have planted within me the peace of God will guard your hearts and minds, Philippians 4:7 becomes the protection wrapping around my emotions. You silence the rising turbulence of fear. You calm hidden anxieties before they expand. You stabilize my reactions with spiritual maturity. You help me walk in uninterrupted tranquility. You make peace my constant state, Lord. Guide every opportunity that enters my day, revealing which doors you have opened, which doors you have closed, and which ones require patience before stepping through. Your gift will make room for you. Proverbs 18:16 becomes the truth governing my advancement. You protect me from paths designed to distract. You highlight opportunities carrying divine purpose. You guard my steps from wasted effort. You align me with people meant to bless my journey. You place me in environments where favor flows naturally. Lord, protect my time from disorganization, distraction, and unnecessary commitments that drain focus and energy, helping me move through every hour with intention and wisdom. Teach us to number our days, that we may gain a heart of wisdom. Psalm 90:12 becomes the structure shaping my schedule. You shield my hours from chaos. You strengthen my discipline to remain focused. You guide me into productive rhythm. You help me honor moments that matter. You align my day with divine timing. Lord, strengthen my character so that my reactions show patience, my words show compassion, and my presence shows your love. Even in stressful moments, difficult conversations, or unexpected challenges, let your light shine before others. Matthew 5:16 becomes the identity shaping my behavior. You guard my spirit from irritability. You deepen my capacity to respond with grace. You build humility into every decision. You strengthen wisdom in every interaction. You make me a carrier of your presence. Lord, surround this day with your guidance, your shielding, and your blessing, so that everywhere I go, everything I do, and every person I encounter is touched by the overflow of your presence resting upon me. The Lord will perfect that which concerns me. Psalm 138:8 becomes the promise covering every detail awaiting me. You lead me with intentionality. You protect me with unwavering faithfulness. You strengthen me with supernatural endurance. You fill my day with peaceful order. You prepare my heart for all that you will unfold. Lord, as I continue in this sacred morning communion with you, I thank you for the strength quietly rising inside me, reminding me that I am never required to face this day in my own power. The Lord is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. Psalm 73:26 becomes the truth empowering my spirit. You fill the places where I feel weak. You lift the weight I cannot carry alone. You restore energy where fatigue once lived. You breathe life into my inner being. You prepare me for every moment ahead. Lord, protect my thoughts so deeply that no lie, no fearful imagination, and no whisper of insecurity can take root, because my mind belongs fully to you and not to the storms around me. We take captive every thought to make it obedient to Christ. 2 Corinthians 10:5 becomes the authority shaping my thinking. You dismantle patterns built on worry. You silence voices not sent by you. You guard my mind from emotional distortion. You redirect my focus toward truth. You plant scripture where fear once grew. Lord, shield my emotions with your gentleness, so that nothing in this day shakes the stability you are forming within me, allowing me to remain steady even when circumstances shift unexpectedly. Cast your burden on the Lord, and he will sustain you. Psalm 55:22 becomes the anchor strengthening my heart. You lift sadness before it becomes heaviness. You calm internal storms before they gain power. You protect me from emotional exhaustion. You restore balance in moments of tension. You fill my inner world with holy calm. Lord, go before my decisions today. ensuring that every choice I make is guided by divine clarity rather than emotional reaction, confusion, or pressure that tries to push me out of alignment with your will. Your ears shall hear a word behind you saying, "This is the way, walk in it." Isaiah 30:21 becomes the voice of direction leading me. You show me the safest route. You warn me when danger is near. You highlight what carries your blessing. You close doors that are not meant for me. You open paths filled with peace. Lord, sanctify my words so they flow with grace, understanding and wisdom, allowing me to speak in a way that honors you and uplifts the hearts of those around me. Let your conversation be always full of grace. Colossians 4:6 becomes the filter shaping my speech. You remove irritation before it becomes expression. You protect my tone in sensitive moments. You fill my voice with compassion. You help me stay patient with those who struggle. You let my words carry healing into difficult environments. Lord, protect my home with your covering so thoroughly that every corner becomes saturated in peace. Every room becomes guarded by angels, and every atmosphere becomes cleansed of heaviness or disturbance. The Lord blesses the home of the righteous. Proverbs 3:33 becomes the declaration securing my dwelling. You fill my space with spiritual safety. You shield my rest from unseen attacks. You silence atmospheres not aligned with your presence. You anchor peace within these walls. You make my home a sanctuary of calm. Lord, strengthen the work of my hands, so that everything I do today flows with focus, grace, efficiency, and supernatural clarity, allowing no assignment to overwhelm me and no responsibility to drain me. Whatever you do, do it with all your heart, as working for the Lord. Colossians 3:23 becomes the purpose behind my efforts. You help me finish what I start. You protect my mind from confusion. You guide my steps with order. You multiply my energy when tasks increase. You bless my work with excellence. Lord, protect my movements and my travel today, so that every direction I take is safe, every environment is covered, and every step is guided by your unseen hand. The Lord will guard your coming and your going. Psalm 121:8 becomes the shield over my paths. You redirect danger before I reach it. You stabilize my surroundings in unpredictable situations. You adjust my timing to protect me. You surround me with heavenly guardians. You ensure I walk under divine covering. Lord, strengthen my faith so completely that no unexpected challenge, discouraging news, or delayed answer can diminish the confidence I carry in you, because my trust is anchored in your character, not in circumstances. Be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. Ephesians 6:10 becomes the declaration rising in my spirit. You sharpen my spiritual endurance. You protect my hope from erosion. You preserve my belief when obstacles appear. You remind me of victories behind me. You prepare me for breakthroughs ahead. Lord, lift my expectations so that I anticipate blessing, favor, and divine alignment, rather than rehearsing fears or imagining negative outcomes, allowing my heart to rise with confidence instead of worry. My expectation is from him. Psalm 62:5 becomes the mindset shaping my morning. You reset my thoughts toward hope. You block dread before it grows. You teach me to look for your hand in everything. You train my spirit to expect miracles. You align my perspective with optimism rooted in faith. Lord, cover my relationships with grace so thick that tension cannot penetrate, misunderstandings cannot escalate, and hurt cannot take root, preserving harmony even in challenging conversation. Above all, clothe yourselves with love. Colossians 3:14 becomes the attitude defining my interactions. You soften my reactions in emotional moments. You help me listen with patience. You guide my responses in wisdom. You shield my heart from offense. You strengthen unity where division once tried to grow. Lord, protect my health with supernatural strength, ensuring that my body is energized, stable and supported throughout the entire day, without weakening, draining, or becoming overwhelmed. For I will restore health to you and heal your wounds. Jeremiah 30:17 becomes the blessing over my physical being. You refresh me when fatigue rises. You guard my stamina from sudden drop. You fortify my immune system against attack. You strengthen my muscles with resilience. You keep my body aligned with divine vitality. Lord, guard my peace with a firmness that cannot be shaken by chaos around me, emotional pressure within me, or unexpected events before me, allowing serenity to accompany every moment of this day. The peace of God will guard your hearts and minds. Philippians 4:7 becomes the calm wrapping around my soul. You silence inner conflict before it gains strength. You block external stress from entering my heart. You stabilize my mind when tension grows. You call my spirit back into still waters. You keep peace ruling over everything else. Lord, direct every opportunity that comes toward me, revealing which ones carry your fingerprint, which ones require caution, and which ones are simply distractions dressed as possibilities. Your gift will make room for you. Proverbs 18:16 becomes the truth guiding my advancement. You highlight open doors that lead to growth. You close paths not meant for me. You protect me from invitations that drain my purpose. You align me with people assigned to my destiny. You guide me into favorable timing. Lord, protect my time from being scattered, wasted, or consumed by things that do not nourish my purpose or strengthen my spirit, helping me move through this day with wisdom and awareness, redeeming the time because the days are evil. Ephesians 5:16 becomes the discipline ordering my hours. You guide me to prioritize what matters. You strengthen my ability to focus. You block distractions disguised as urgency. You help me complete what carries meaning. You shape my schedule with intentionality. Lord, strengthen my character with the fruit of the Spirit so that my words show compassion, my reactions show patience, and my decisions show wisdom, allowing me to reflect your nature in everything I do. Walk by the Spirit, and you will not gratify the desires of the flesh. Galatians 5:16 becomes the standard shaping my actions. You protect me from reactive behavior. You guard my spirit from irritation. You help me show grace in difficult situations. You deepen humility in my choices. You make my behavior a testimony of your presence. Lord, surround this day with your divine guidance so deeply that confusion cannot enter, fear cannot rise, and uncertainty cannot linger, because you are the shepherd who leads me with perfect wisdom into every moment ahead. The Lord will perfect that which concerns me. Psalm 38:8 becomes the assurance carrying me forward. You guide each step I take. You protect every direction I move. You strengthen every task I complete. You fill every moment with purpose. You prepare my heart for everything still to come. Lord, as this time of prayer continues, I thank you for the assurance that you are not only with me but going ahead of me, preparing every step with divine precision and heavenly care. The steps of a righteous man are ordered by the Lord. Psalm 37:23 becomes the truth shaping every direction of my day. You remove obstacles I have not yet seen. You adjust timing I cannot control on my own. You prepare conversations I have not entered. You align circumstances long before I arrive. You surround my journey with unseen guidance. Lord, protect my thoughts from becoming overwhelmed by past experiences, future possibilities, or imagined fears, anchoring my mind firmly in the peace you provide in this present moment. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Romans 12:2. becomes the protection guarding my mental space. You rebuke intrusive thoughts before they grow. You strip fear of its influence. You redirect my imagination toward truth instead of anxiety. You cleanse the soil where negative patterns once grew. You renew my inner narrative with spiritual clarity. Lord, shield my emotions with your gentleness so they remain steady and balanced, refusing to be controlled by temporary pressure, sudden changes, or internal storms. The joy of the Lord is your strength. Nehemiah 8:10 becomes the stabilizer securing my heart. You lift the heaviness that tries to linger. You soften the tightness I feel in seasons of stress. You slow the rush of rising frustration. You block emotional turbulence before it expands. You pour calmness into places needing rest. Lord, go before my decisions, so every choice is shaped by your wisdom and not by fear, impatience, or outside influence that seeks to mislead me away from peace. If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God. James 1:5 becomes the invitation guiding my judgment. You illuminate answers I could not find on my own. You remove options not meant for me. You protect me from making premature commitments. You show me which doors carry blessing. You guide me into pathways that bring rest, clarity, and light. Lord, sanctify my words so deeply that they reflect restraint, patience, and compassion, even when I feel pressured, tired, or misunderstood. Let your speech always be gracious. Colossians 4:6 becomes the standard shaping every conversation. You stop sharp words from spilling out. You soften my voice when irritation is tugging at my tone. You guard my responses in moments of tension. You help me see past my emotions so I can speak truth in love. You allow my words to preserve peace rather than disrupt it. Lord, protect my home and everyone within it by filling each room with your presence, surrounding the atmosphere with peace, and guarding every threshold with angelic covering. Unless the Lord watches over the house, the watchmen stand guard in vain. Psalm 127:1 becomes the promise, securing my household. You expel anything that brings heaviness. You block every spiritual disturbance attempting entry. You saturate the air with tranquility. You restore harmony where unrest once tried to settle. You make my home a dwelling place of divine rest. Lord, strengthen the work of my hands, making every task manageable, every responsibility organized, and every assignment saturated with divine focus that keeps me calm and capable. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13 becomes the empowerment driving my productivity. You help me move through difficulties without frustration. You reveal solutions hidden beneath confusion. You multiply my energy as responsibilities grow. You prevent burnout from touching my spirit. You bless my efforts with steady progress. Lord, protect my travel today, whether it involves small steps or far distances, granting me perfect timing, safe environments, and divine intervention long before I arrive anywhere. He will command his angels concerning you. Psalm 91:11 becomes the shield accompanying my movement. You keep danger far from my path. You prevent unnecessary delays that disrupt peace. You hold back accidents unseen by me. You align my takeoffs and arrivals with precision. You surround my journey with holy protection. Lord, strengthen my faith so that I do not crumble under pressure, hesitate under uncertainty, nor lose confidence when circumstances shift in ways I did not expect. Without faith, it is impossible to please God. Hebrews 11:6 becomes the anchor shaping my trust. You help me walk forward when answers are not visible. You protect my hope from becoming weakened. You keep my spirit steady in waiting seasons. You remind me of victories already behind me. You turn fear into fuel for deeper belief. Lord, prepare my expectations so that I look for your hand in everything, expecting goodness instead of anticipating trouble, expecting favor instead of imagining defeat. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me, Psalm 23:6, becomes the prophecy over my perspective. You teach me to approach the day with hope. You remove negative forecasting from my thinking. You train my heart to expect miraculous timing. You open my eyes to the blessings already moving my way. You align my expectations with divine optimism. Lord, protect my relationships from unnecessary strain, emotional misunderstandings, and conflict born from impatience or miscommunication, covering every connection with grace. If it is possible, as far as it depends on you, live at peace with everyone. Romans 12:18 becomes the principle marking my interactions. You guide my responses when tensions rise. You guard my heart from assuming the worst. You dissolve offense before it can take root. You restore harmony where emotions have collided. You strengthen unity where the enemy hopes for division. Lord, protect my physical health by surrounding my body with divine strength, ensuring that no weakness or sickness interferes with the peace and purpose you have planned for this day. I will restore health to you and heal your wounds. Jeremiah 30:17 becomes the healing covering my body. You reinforce my immune system with power. You stop fatigue before it overtakes me. You fill my limbs with endurance. You shield me from unexpected health disturbances. You restore vitality to any weakened place. Lord, guard my inner peace so deeply that no disruption, internal or external, can remove the stillness you have planted within me during this time of prayer. The peace of God will guard your hearts and minds. Philippians 4:7 becomes the fortress surrounding my emotions. You silence sudden waves of anxiety. You halt agitation before it rises. You stabilize my reactions with divine gentleness. You preserve my serenity throughout every challenge. You help me walk in calm confidence all day long. Lord, guide every opportunity assigned to this day, giving me discernment to recognize what is from you, courage to walk toward what is aligned with purpose, and wisdom to reject what is not meant for my journey. Your gift will make room for you. Proverbs 18:16 becomes the compass directing my advancement. You illuminate doors designed by your hand. You close doors crafted only by distraction. You shield me from stepping into environments not aligned with destiny. You bring clarity where options seem overwhelming. You position me in places carrying blessing. Lord, protect my time from being drained by distractions, unnecessary responsibilities, and interruptions that fracture my focus, helping me steward every hour with purpose and awareness. Teach us to number our days. Psalm 90:12 becomes the wisdom shaping my schedule. You preserve the energy I need for meaningful tasks. You block time-wasting conversations or commitments. You help me identify what truly matters. You anchor me in daily discipline. You align my rhythm with divine order. Lord, strengthen my character with humility, discipline, compassion, and discernment, so that everything I do reflects the nature of Christ and not the impulses of my flesh. Walk in the Spirit, and you will not gratify the desires of the flesh. Galatians 5:16 becomes the transformation governing my behavior. You guard my actions from impatience. You cultivate gentleness in my responses. You help me show grace where emotions run high. You deepen maturity in moments of pressure. You make my presence a testimony of your love. Lord, surround this entire day with divine guidance that directs every step, protects every moment, and blesses every detail, allowing me to move through the day, confident that you have already gone ahead of me. The Lord will perfect that which concerns me. Psalm 138:8 becomes the assurance carrying me forward. You lead me with precision. You guard me with unshakable faithfulness. You strengthen me with renewed courage. You bless every assignment before I begin it. You align my heart with the perfect will you designed for today. Lord, as I continue in this sacred morning devotion, I thank you for the peace wrapping around my spirit, reminding me again that I am stepping into a day already prepared, protected, and guided by your loving hands. The Lord goes before you. He will never leave you, nor forsake you. Deuteronomy 31:8 becomes the promise anchoring my morning. You walk ahead with unseen power. You clear the path long before I reach it. You dismantle obstacles I have not yet encountered. You soften the ground where I feared stumbling. You lead me with a confidence not born from myself, but from you. Lord, protect my thoughts from wandering into fearful places or replaying old anxieties that no longer speak truth. Allowing my mind to stay centered in your word, rather than drifting into emotional uncertainty. You will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on you. Isaiah 26:3 becomes the safeguard over my thinking. You tune out the noise that seeks entrance. You quiet imaginations that try to intimidate. You filter thoughts through divine truth. You redirect mental energy toward peace. You establish spiritual clarity where confusion once lived. Lord, protect my emotions from instability, heaviness, or quiet sadness that tries to creep in unnoticed, guarding my heart so it stays steady in your joy. The joy of the Lord is your strength. Nehemiah 8:10 becomes the foundation supporting my emotional world. You calm places where restlessness rises. You soothe tension hiding beneath the surface. You uproot discouragement before it takes hold. You strengthen me from within. When I feel fragile, you lead me into emotional steadiness. Lord, guide my decisions so that everything I choose today aligns with your wisdom, carries your timing, and leads me down paths free from regret, confusion, or necessary difficulty. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Proverbs 3:5 becomes the direction shaping my choices. You warn me before I step into danger. You highlight the safest option when choices feel overwhelming. You close doors not meant for my journey. You open paths that carry blessing. You lead me in divine rhythm and order. Lord, sanctify my words so that my speech becomes a reflection of your character, gentle, wise, patient, and uplifting, bringing peace into environments that desperately need healing. Let your words be seasoned with grace. Colossians 4:6 becomes the filter covering my mouth. You stop irritation before it becomes expression. You help me respond with wisdom instead of impulse. You protect my tone from carrying emotional weight. You make my words instruments of comfort. You allow my speech to build and never destroy. Lord, protect my home with your presence, so strongly that no spiritual heaviness, no emotional tension, and no unseen influence can settle within its walls, keeping my dwelling filled with your peace. My peace I give to you. John 14:27 becomes the atmosphere saturating every room. You cleanse the air from invisible burdens. You push out all unrest from the threshold. You surround my home with angelic guardians. You stabilize the atmosphere with supernatural calm. You make my home a refuge of rest. Lord, guide the work of my hands with divine clarity, efficiency, and excellence, so I do not feel overwhelmed by tasks or drained by responsibilities that exceed my natural strength. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plans. Proverbs 16:3 becomes the blessing over my assignments. You help me work with unwavering focus. You reveal solutions in complex situations. You reorder my priorities with wisdom. You protect my progress from interruption. You bless my efforts with supernatural productivity. Lord, protect my travel today with divine timing and spiritual covering, ensuring that every step I take is safe, every movement shielded, and every direction guided by your hand. He will guard your coming and your going. Psalm 121:8 becomes the promise defending my path. You place angels along every route. You block danger before it forms. You redirect me when timing is misaligned. You stabilize my surroundings with peace. You ensure every journey unfolds under heavenly protection. Lord, strengthen my faith so I do not collapse under unexpected pressure, lose hope under delayed answers, or question your goodness in moments of uncertainty. We walk by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5:7 becomes the anchor lifting my spirit. You shield my heart from weakening. You remind me that unseen progress is still progress. You help me trust the process when it feels slow. You gently correct my focus when I drift. You keep my belief anchored in truth and not in circumstance. Lord, purify my expectations so that I anticipate the unfolding of your goodness, instead of imagining worst-case scenarios that do not belong to the path you have designed for me. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me. Psalm 23:6 becomes the outlook shaping my day. You help me look forward with hope. You teach me to expect divine alignment. You remove fear from the edges of my thoughts. You strengthen my anticipation of blessing. You shift my mindset toward holy confidence. Lord, protect my relationships with grace, patience, and emotional maturity, so that nothing, no small misunderstanding, no moment of tension, and no emotional shift can divide, weaken, or disrupt unity. As far as it depends on you, live at peace with everyone. Romans 12:18 becomes the posture guiding my interactions. You cover my responses with gentleness. You guard my heart from reacting impulsively. You dissolve conflict before it grows. You strengthen bonds that matter deeply. You preserve harmony in every connection. Lord, shield my physical health with supernatural strength, guarding me from sickness, imbalance, fatigue, or anything that would drain the energy needed to fulfill today's blessings and responsibilities. I will restore health to you and heal your wounds. Jeremiah 30:17 becomes the healing word spoken over my body. You reinforce my immune system with power. You stabilize my physical strength. You guard me from unexpected illness. You rejuvenate places needing renewal. You fill me with divine vitality. Lord, guard my peace so deeply that no chaos, conflict, or emotional storm can remove the serenity you have established within me, allowing calmness to guide my decisions and posture. The peace of God will guard your hearts and minds. Philippians 4:7 becomes the fortress surrounding my emotions. You silence inner turbulence before it takes root. You block agitation from entering my spirit. You help me remain composed under pressure. You protect my inner stillness with divine force. You make peace my unbreakable shield. Lord, guide every opportunity that arises today, helping me recognize your hand behind the ones meant for me, and discernment to walk away from those that distract, drain, or deceive. Your gift will make room for you. Proverbs 18:16 becomes the star directing my progression. You highlight opportunities carrying purpose. You close doors carrying danger. You shield me from invitations not aligned with destiny. You align my connections with divine timing. You make my path clear and unmistakable. Lord, protect my time so that every minute is spent with intention, every hour guided by wisdom, and every task aligned with purpose rather than distraction or emotional drift. Teach us to number our days. Psalm 90:12 becomes the principle shaping my schedule. You guard my hours from wastefulness. You help me stay attentive to what matters. You structure my day with holy order. You remove commitments not meant for this season. You bless my time with disciplined peace. Lord, strengthen my character so that compassion flows naturally, humility shines quietly, and self-control governs my reactions, allowing every action to reflect the presence of Christ within me. Walk worthy of the calling you have received. Ephesians 4:1 becomes the instruction shaping my conduct. You restrain me from acting out of emotion. You help me lead with patience in moments of tension. You protect my integrity under pressure. You grow spiritual fruit in every circumstance. You make my life an expression of your nature. Lord, surround this day with divine guidance, so complete that nothing can pull me off course, confuse my direction, or weaken my purpose. Because you are already walking ahead of me with love and precision, the Lord will perfect that which concerns me. Psalm 138:8 becomes the assurance covering every detail. You lead me with steady peace. You shield me with holy protection. You strengthen me with unfailing grace. You bless me with divine timing. You prepare my heart for everything you have ordained. Lord, as this sacred prayer continues, I thank you for the covering you have placed over this day, reminding me that nothing I face will ever reach me before it passes through your hands. The Lord is my refuge and fortress, in him will I trust. Psalm 91:2 becomes the spiritual shield wrapping around me. You intercept danger before it touches me. You stop harm before it comes close. You silence threats that try to rise unseen. You guard my path with supernatural vigilance. You protect every moment with holy strength. Lord, protect my thoughts from uncertainty, overthinking, and emotional noise that tries to distort clarity, allowing my mind to move with calm purpose instead of fear-driven imagination. Set your minds on things above, not on earthly things. Colossians 3:2 becomes the discipline shaping my inner world. You redirect mental distractions into peaceful focus. You dismantle lies before they plant roots. You guide my attention toward truth. You quiet unnecessary noise from my mind. You restore balance where chaos once tried to settle. Lord, guard my emotions so that sadness, impatience, or heaviness do not settle into my spirit, giving me the grace to remain steady even in predictable moments. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. Psalm 34:18 becomes the comfort strengthening my heart. You soothe the places where tension tries to rise. You dissolve emotional weight before it becomes overwhelming. You cleanse my heart from lingering discouragement. You replace heaviness with divine calm. You fill the soft places of my soul with hope. Lord, go before my decisions, ensuring that every choice I make today flows from your wisdom rather than pressure, confusion, or emotional reaction. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. Proverbs 3:6 becomes the compass guiding my judgment. You highlight what carries true peace. You warn me when I am about to step out of alignment. You close doors that would drain my strength. You open doors designed to bless my path. You order my decisions with flawless precision. Lord, cover my words with grace, so that my speech becomes gentle, thoughtful, and healing, even in moments where frustration or impatience tries to speak louder than wisdom. A gentle answer turns away wrath. Proverbs 15:1 becomes the instruction shaping my voice. You protect my tone from emotional sharpness. You help me speak with compassion during stress. You guard my responses in difficult moments. You make my words a source of comfort. You allow my voice to carry peace wherever I go. Lord, protect my home so fully that no spiritual disturbance, emotional unrest, or invisible heaviness can enter its atmosphere, allowing every room to be filled with your presence. My people will live in peaceful dwelling places. Isaiah 32:18 becomes the promise covering my household. You strengthen the walls with divine protection. You remove anything not aligned with peace. You bless the environment with supernatural calm. You cleanse the air from spiritual residue. You make my home a sanctuary, Syric rest. Lord, guide the work of my hands, so that I move through today with clarity, focus, excellence, and holy discipline, refusing to be overwhelmed by tasks or pressured by time. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart. Colossians 3:23 becomes the motivation powering my efforts. You organize my thoughts with order. You help me complete assignments with stability. You remove distractions that drain my energy. You increase my capacity when responsibilities multiply. You cover my productivity with grace. Lord, protect my travels and my physical movements today, ensuring that everywhere I step is secured, everywhere I go is covered, and every moment outside my home is guarded by your unseen hand. He will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. Psalm 91:11 becomes the shield accompanying my movement. You prepare safe environments before I reach them. You block accidents before they form. You guide my timing with precision. You watch over every direction I take. You surround each journey with divine protection. Lord, strengthen my faith so deeply that no challenge causes me to question your presence. No delay tempts me to doubt your plan, and no hardship convinces me that you are not working behind the scenes. For we live by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5:7 becomes the truth stabilizing my belief. You keep my trust anchored beyond emotion. You remind me that unseen progress is still progress. You help me believe even when I cannot see. You strengthen patience where weariness tries to grow. You fill me with unwavering expectation. Lord, elevate my expectations, so I walk through this day, anticipating blessing, guidance, and favor, instead of imagining negative outcomes or repeating old fears. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me. Psalm 23:6 becomes the declaration shaping my outlook. You remove fear-based predictions from my mind. You teach me to look for your hand in everything. You adjust my vision toward hope. You increase my awareness of divine opportunities. You prepare my heart to receive unexpected blessings. Lord, protect my relationships from tension, confusion, and miscommunication, allowing each interaction to be guided by patience, gentleness, and emotional maturity. Love covers a multitude of sins. 1 Peter 4:8 becomes the strength covering my connections. You preserve unity even in difficult conversations. You guard my responses when emotions rise. You help me listen without judgment. You protect my heart from taking offense. You strengthen bonds that matter deeply. Lord, shield my physical health from weakness, fatigue, or sudden imbalance, giving me supernatural strength to move through the day with vitality, energy, and resilience. Those who wait on the Lord will renew their strength. Isaiah 40:31 becomes the power sustaining my body. You refresh my energy when it feels drained. You strengthen my muscles and bones. You protect me from illness. You stabilize my entire system with peace. You restore any place needing healing. Lord, keep my peace intact with heavenly force, preventing inner turbulence from rising, external chaos from entering, or emotional storms from taking residence within my spirit. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. John 14:27 becomes the stillness anchoring my heart. You shut down anxiety before it forms. You silence internal conflict with your presence. You guard my emotions from sudden disruption. You rest your calmness over my mind. You surround my entire being with divine tranquility. Lord, guide every opportunity that comes my way today, making it clear which invitations carry blessing, which connections carry purpose, and which paths you have chosen for me to walk. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord. Psalm 37:23 becomes the map directing my movement. You highlight what is aligned with destiny. You remove what is meant to distract. You open doors carrying divine favor. You protect me from paths leading to unnecessary struggle. You make every assignment purposeful. Lord, protect my time from being consumed by distractions, emotional detours, or tasks that drain rather than build, helping me steward my hours with discipline and spiritual awareness. Teach us to number our days. Psalm 90:12 becomes the wisdom governing my schedule. You guard me from time-wasting habits. You help me stay focused on what matters. You align my hours with purpose. You reduce unnecessary busyness. You bless my day with holy structure. Lord, strengthen my character so that integrity governs my choices, compassion shapes my reactions, and humility leads my decisions, allowing everything I do to reflect the heart of Christ. Let your light shine before men. Matthew 5:16 becomes the calling shaping my behavior. You protect me from acting out of pride. You help me respond with grace. You build patience in challenging moments. You keep my motives pure. You make my actions a reflection of your love. Lord, surround this day with your divine guidance, so completely that I move through every moment with peace, confidence, and spiritual awareness, knowing that you have already gone before me in every detail. The Lord will perfect that which concerns me. Psalm 38:8 becomes the promise covering my entire journey. You secure every step I take. You protect every environment I enter. You strengthen every assignment placed in my hands. You direct every conversation with wisdom. You fill this day with your glory and your purpose. Lord, as I continue in this place of quiet surrender, I thank you for the divine stillness you are placing over my heart, reminding me that you are God, you are near, and you are guiding every breath I take today. Be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10 becomes the whisper, calming my spirit. You steady my inner world when everything feels rushed. You silence pressures demanding my attention. You pull me away from the noise of fear. You anchor my thoughts in holy quietness. You bring peace into the deepest corners of my soul. Lord, protect my thoughts so they are not manipulated by doubt, confused by anxiety, or overwhelmed by the weight of imagined challenges that have not happened and may never come. Take captive every thought to make it obedient to Christ. 2 Corinthians 10:5 becomes the authority guarding my mind. You close the door to intrusive fear. You remove the power of negative imagination. You redirect my thinking to your promises. You help me meditate on truth instead of worry. You wash my mind in spiritual clarity. Lord, guard my emotions so they remain anchored, stable, and gentle, unaffected by shifting circumstances, unexpected interruptions, or emotional turbulence that tries to rise without warning. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Psalm 27:1 becomes the strength calming my heart. You settle emotional waves before they grow. You guard my soul from exhaustion. You remove heaviness that tries to settle unnoticed. You protect my heart from unexpected disappointment. You pour heavenly reassurance into fragile places. Lord, go before my decisions, so I am never left guessing, never left confused, and never left uncertain about the direction you want me to take in this day. Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. Psalm 119:10-5 becomes the illumination guiding my choices. You expose hidden pitfalls before I step into them. You reveal the safest path when options feel overwhelming. You shield me from decisions that bring regret. You open doors that lead to life and peace. You establish my steps with heavenly precision. Lord, sanctify my words so that everything I speak today is seasoned with wisdom, patience, clarity, and compassion, reflecting your nature, even in moments that test my spirit. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. Proverbs 18:21 becomes the truth shaping my speech. You protect my mouth from careless reactions. You help me respond slowly and thoughtfully. You restrain sharpness in heated moments. You remove frustration from my tone. You make my words vessels of healing and peace. Lord, protect my home with your covering, so that every room becomes filled with your presence, every corner becomes saturated with peace, and every atmosphere becomes guarded by divine protection. You will dwell in safety. He covers you with his feathers. Psalm 91:4 becomes the shield surrounding my dwelling. You block unrest from crossing my threshold. You silence spiritual disturbance trying to influence my space. You fill my home with holy tranquility. You bless the environment with supernatural rest. You keep my household under divine watch. Lord, guide the work of my hands so that I move through this day with focus, order, and clarity, refusing to be discouraged by challenges or overwhelmed by responsibilities. The Lord establishes the work of our hands. Psalm 90:17 becomes the blessing over my assignments. You strengthen my concentration. You refine my organization. You protect my progress from interruption. You help me finish what I begin. You bless my labor with grace-filled productivity. Lord, protect my movements so that everywhere I go remains under your covering. Every step remains directed by your wisdom, and every place I enter remains guarded by your angels. He shall give his angels charge over you. Psalm 91:11 becomes the assurance surrounding my journey. You remove unseen danger from my path. You orchestrate my timing with accuracy. You keep me safe in unpredictable environments. You align my travel with divine order. You surround my steps with supernatural peace. Lord, fortify my faith so deeply that no obstacle intimidates me, no delay weakens me, and no challenge discourages me, because my trust is rooted in your character and not in what I see. For we walk by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5:7 becomes the courage lifting my spirit. You strengthen my endurance when waiting feels long. You refresh my hope when situations seem still. You remind me that you work in silence and in motion. You teach me to trust beyond emotion. You anchor my confidence in your nature. Lord, prepare my expectations so they are aligned with blessing, favor, and divine timing, instead of fear, pessimism, or rehearsed disappointment that no longer belongs to my story. My expectation is from him. Psalm 62:5 becomes the attitude shaping my perspective. You uproot negative forecasting. You remove dread from my future thinking. You train my eyes to look for your hand. You fill me with holy anticipation. You guide me into a mindset of spiritual optimism. Lord, protect my relationships so they flow with grace, patience, understanding, and emotional harmony, allowing peace to remain even when circumstances challenge unity. If it is possible, as far as depends on you, live at peace with everyone. Romans 12:18 becomes the command influencing my interactions. You guard my reactions from emotional sharpness. You help me communicate with gentleness. You shield my heart from taking offense. You bring clarity where misunderstandings arise. You strengthen every bond meant to bless my life. Lord, shield my body with divine strength, protecting me from hidden sickness, sudden exhaustion, and the physical burdens that try to weaken my ability to carry today's responsibilities. He gives strength to the weary. Isaiah 40:29 becomes the power renewing my body. You fill my muscles with vitality. You stabilize my energy throughout the entire day. You guard my health from unseen attacks. You restore any place of weakness. You clothe me in supernatural endurance. Lord, guard my inner peace so it remains untouched by chaos, unaffected by pressure, and unmoved by the emotional atmosphere around me, allowing serenity to govern my spirit. The peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds. Philippians 4:7 becomes the fortress surrounding my emotions. You silence the voice of anxiety. You push away emotional heaviness. You keep fear from entering unnoticed. You maintain stillness where agitation once lived. You cover my heart with unshakable calm. Lord, guide every opportunity that approaches me today, showing me which ones you have anointed, which ones you have not approved, and which ones carry purpose for the season I am stepping into. Your gift will make room for you. Proverbs 18:16 becomes the truth directing my advancement. You reveal what is truly aligned with destiny. You remove invitations that distract. You highlight divine connections meant to bless me. You close doors designed to mislead. You make my path unmistakably clear. Lord, protect my time from drains, distractions, and emotional detours that steal energy from what truly matters, helping me move with structure, discipline, and spiritual focus. Redeeming the time, for the days are evil, Ephesians 5:16, becomes the wisdom ordering my hours. You help me guard my attention. You keep me from wasting emotional energy. You protect my day from scattered priorities. You help me finish what carries purpose. You align every hour with heaven's order. Lord, strengthen my character with the fruit of the Spirit, so that patience arises naturally, kindness flows consistently, and self-control governs moments that test my spirit. Walk in the Spirit, Galatians 5:16, becomes the transformation shaping my responses. You protect my integrity under pressure. You stop irritation before it becomes reaction. You help me carry love into challenging places. You deepen humility in my words. You make my character reflect your heart. Lord, surround this entire day with your divine guidance, ensuring that nothing catches me off guard, nothing overwhelms me, and nothing touches me without your permission. Because you have already gone ahead of me, the Lord will go before you. Isaiah 52:12 becomes the confidence shaping my steps. You lead with unfailing wisdom. You shield with perfect strength. You direct my every movement. You bless my every assignment. You fill this day with your presence and your purpose. Lord, as I continue in this sacred flow of prayer, I thank you for the supernatural calm you are settling over my spirit, reminding me again that your presence is not distant, delayed, or uncertain, but near, present, and actively guiding every detail of this day. The Lord is near to all who call on him. Psalm 145:18 becomes the truth holding my heart steady. You comfort me when fear tries to whisper. You remind me that I am never alone. You strengthen me when I feel fragile. You protect me when danger is unseen. You lift me when my spirit feels heavy. Lord, protect my thoughts so that no lie can confuse me, no fear can manipulate me, and no distraction can pull me away from the peace you have established inside my mind this morning. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Romans 12:2 becomes the shield guarding my inner world. You filter out every voice that is not from you. You silence imaginations that create anxiety. You remove internal noise that steals clarity. You direct my attention toward truth. You hold my mind in spiritual focus. Lord, guard my emotions with your gentle hand, ensuring that frustration, discouragement, or emotional heaviness do not overtake my spirit, but instead dissolve under the warmth of your peace. The Lord heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Psalm 47:3 becomes the comfort strengthening my heart. You break emotional tension before it forms. You soothe pressure that tries to rise without warning. You dissolve sadness trying to cling in silence. You fill empty spaces with holy reassurance. You rebuild emotional strength where it feels thin. Lord, go before my decisions today, so that I walk in wisdom, move with clarity, and choose paths guided by peace rather than pressure, fear, or confusion. If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask God, who gives generously. James 1:5. becomes the invitation lighting my steps. You reveal what is good and right. You remove options not aligned with my purpose. You protect me from decisions that drain my soul. You provide insight into every choice I face. You lead me toward divine alignment. Lord, sanctify my words so deeply that everything I speak carries patience, grace, and healing instead of irritation, haste, or emotional reaction. Let your speech be always full of grace. Colossians 4:6 becomes the foundation guiding my conversations. You protect my tone from frustration. You help me pause before responding. You give me soft words in tense moments. You stop harmful speech before it forms. You make my voice a vessel of peace everywhere I go. Lord, cover my home with your protection, so fully that every room becomes a place of refuge, every corner becomes a sanctuary of calm, and every atmosphere becomes guarded by angels assigned to my household. You will dwell in peaceable habitation. Isaiah 32:18 becomes the blessing over my dwelling. You drive out unrest that tries to enter. You block spiritual disturbance from taking root. You fill the air with your presence. You shelter my family with divine safety. You keep peace reigning over every detail. Lord, guide the work of my hands with excellence, clarity, and divine focus, so I do not grow overwhelmed, scattered, or drained by responsibilities. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. Proverbs 16:3 becomes the command strengthening my productivity. You help me stay organized in moments of pressure. You reveal solutions where confusion exists. You keep me centered when tasks increase. You prevent frustration from overtaking me. You bless my efforts with supernatural progress. Lord, protect my movements today so every step I take is shielded, every direction I move is covered, and every environment I enter is secured by your presence. He will keep your going out and your coming in. Psalm 121:8 becomes the promise surrounding my path. You block danger before I encounter it. You align my steps with safe timing. You shield me in places I cannot see clearly. You stabilize my surroundings with peace. You cover every moment with angelic protection. Lord, strengthen my faith so that setbacks cannot discourage me. Slow seasons cannot mislead me, and challenges cannot cause me to doubt your presence or your plan. Fight the good fight of faith. 1 Timothy 6:12 becomes the strength empowering my spirit. You help me trust in the unseen. You anchor my hope beyond circumstances. You remind me of victories already won. You build endurance for battles ahead. You shape my heart for unwavering belief. Lord, elevate my expectations so I walk through this day with hope. Instead of fear, anticipation instead of dread, and confidence instead of hesitation. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me. Psalm 23:6 becomes the prophecy guiding my mindset. You remove negative predictions from my thinking. You awaken my eyes to blessings forming around me. You help me expect miracles in ordinary moments. You realign my focus toward divine possibility. You shape my heart to anticipate grace. Lord, protect my relationships so that love, clarity, patience, and harmony guide all interactions, preventing misunderstandings, tension, or emotional pressure from creating division. Be kind and compassionate to one another. Ephesians 4:32 becomes the standard of connection. You guard my heart from overreacting. You help me speak with gentleness in conflict. You guide me to listen with empathy. You dissolve offense before it grows. You strengthen every bond meant for my life. Lord, protect my health with heavenly strength, ensuring that my body remains energized, stable, and covered from sickness or fatigue that would interfere with the purpose you designed for this day. I will restore health unto you. Jeremiah 30:17 becomes the promise stabilizing my physical being. You strengthen my immune system. You guard my body from weakness. You renew my energy when it dips. You cover my physical steps with vitality. You heal every place needing your touch. Lord, guard my inner peace so it remains untouched by external chaos, emotional conflict, or unexpected stress, allowing stillness to be the atmosphere of my heart throughout every moment of this day. The peace of God will guard your hearts and minds. Philippians 4:7 becomes the shield surrounding my emotions. You silenced sudden waves of anxiety. You blocked negativity from entering my spirit. You help me stay calm in unpredictable environments. You anchor my heart in stillness. You keep serenity reigning over my soul. Lord, guide every opportunity aligned with my purpose, making it clear which doors you have opened, which ones you have closed, and which ones require patience and discernment. Your gift will make room for you. Proverbs 18:16 becomes the direction influencing my advancement. You highlight assignments, carrying your favor. You block invitations not meant for my journey. You lead me toward divine partnerships. You protect me from distractions disguised as blessings. You prepare me for the opportunities that truly matter. Lord, protect my time from being scattered, wasted, or consumed by things that do not nourish my spirit or strengthen my purpose, helping me move intentionally through this day. Teach us to number our days. Psalm 90:12 becomes the discipline guiding my schedule. You guard my hours with divine awareness. You remove unnecessary commitments. You sharpen my focus toward meaningful tasks. You keep me aligned with holy priorities. You ensure every moment carries purpose. Lord, strengthen my character so that patience, humility, discipline, and kindness lead every action, ensuring that my behavior reflects the heart of Christ in all situations. Clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. Colossians 3:12 becomes the instruction shaping my conduct. You protect me from impulsive reactions. You help me respond with grace under pressure. You mold my character with spiritual maturity. You help me carry love into difficult moments. You make my life a testimony of your presence. Lord, surround this entire day with your divine guidance, so thoroughly that nothing takes me by surprise, nothing overwhelms me, and nothing touches my life without passing through your permission. Because you have gone ahead of me, the Lord will perfect that which concerns me. Psalm 38:8 becomes the assurance wrapping around every hour. You direct my steps with precision. You shield me with perfect wisdom. You strengthen me with holy courage. You bless me with supernatural alignment. You prepare my spirit for everything you have ordained. Lord, as I enter this final portion of prayer, I thank you for the unshakable peace you have poured into my heart throughout this sacred time, reminding me that your presence is not seasonal or momentary, but constant, faithful, and everlasting. Surely I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Matthew 28:20 becomes the truth, strengthening my soul. You remain beside me when my courage wavers. You walk with me when the path feels uncertain. You comfort me when I feel alone. You protect me when danger forms unseen. You hold me when I grow tired. Lord, protect my thoughts as I step into this day, ensuring that no worry distracts me, no fear influences me, and no lie from the enemy plants itself in the garden of my mind. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. 2 Timothy 1:7 becomes the foundation stabilizing my inner world. You dismantle anxiety before it grows. You silence false imaginations that shake confidence. You redirect harmful thinking toward your truth. You guard the gates of my mind with peace. You help me focus only on what is from you. Lord, surround my emotions with your gentle strength, so they remain steady, balanced, and protected from being shaken by sudden pressures, unexpected news, or internal heaviness. The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? Psalm 27:1 becomes the security holding my heart. You calm emotional storms before they rise. You dissolve discouragement, trying to settle quietly. You fortify fragile places with your presence. You push back sadness that attempts to linger. You cover my heart in holy stability. Lord, go before my decisions today so that nothing is chosen out of fear, confusion, or impatience, but every direction is shaped by your wisdom, your timing, and your divine influence. If any man lacks wisdom, let him ask of God. James 1:5 becomes the guidance lighting my path. You reveal which options lead to peace. You close doors that carry hidden danger. You protect me from decisions that drain my spirit. You open pathways that align with destiny. You order every step with heavenly precision. Lord, sanctify my words so they bring healing, calm, and clarity. And keep me from speaking out of irritation, frustration, or emotional reaction that does not honor you. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight. Psalm 19:14 becomes the filter shaping my speech. You soften my tone in moments of stress. You guide my responses with wisdom. You prevent hurtful words from forming. You inspire gentleness in tense conversations. You make my voice a carrier of peace. Lord, protect my home with your holy covering, so its atmosphere remains filled with your presence, its walls guarded by angels, and its rooms saturated in deep rest and spiritual peace. The Lord blesses the home of the righteous. Proverbs 3:33 becomes the blessing surrounding my dwelling. You remove unrest, lingering in hidden places. You close every door through which negativity tries to enter. You bless my household with serenity. You keep spiritual disturbance far from my threshold. You make my home a dwelling of divine safety. Lord, guide the work of my hands, so that everything I touch prospers under your favor, flows with clarity, and carries supernatural efficiency that prevents overwhelm or confusion. The Lord will establish the work of our hands. Psalm 90:17 becomes the anointing resting on my responsibilities. You help me stay organized despite pressure. You strengthen my focus in challenging moments. You protect my progress from setbacks. You bless my ideas with your wisdom. You bring success to everything aligned with your purpose. Lord, protect my movements today, whether I walk short distances or travel far, ensuring that every step is guided by your supervision, every moment is shielded by your angels, and every destination is secured by your authority. He will guard your going out and your coming in. Psalm 121:8 becomes the shield over my journey. You block danger before I encounter it. You orchestrate my timing to perfection. You stabilize my environment when unpredictability rises. You protect me from seen and unseen harm. You surround my path with heavenly guardians. Lord, strengthen my faith so it remains firm, unwavering, and confident, even when circumstances shift, challenges arise, or answers feel delayed. The just shall live by faith. Hebrews 10:38 becomes the anchor stabilizing my spirit. You strengthen me when weariness appears. You renew me when hope feels thin. You remind me of victories you already brought me through. You prepare me for breakthroughs ahead. You teach me to trust even when I cannot see. Lord, lift my expectations so I look for your blessings, anticipate your favor, and prepare my heart for the miracles you are arranging behind the scenes. My expectation is from him. Psalm 62:5 becomes the principle shaping my mindset. You remove fear-based forecasting. You silence negativity trying to predict failure. You help me expect breakthroughs with confidence. You align my heart with divine optimism. You prepare me to receive what you have already planned. Lord, protect my relationships from tension, division, or misunderstanding, filling each interaction with patience, compassion, and emotional maturity, guided by your Spirit. Above all, put on love. Colossians 3:14 becomes the foundation strengthening every connection. You guard my responses in sensitive moments. You help me listen with understanding. You prevent offense from taking root. You nurture unity where strain once existed. You bless every relationship chosen by your hand. Lord, shield my body with supernatural strength so that fatigue does not weaken me, illness does not reach me, and physical strain does not hinder my purpose. By his stripes we are healed, Isaiah 53:5, becomes the healing force covering my health. You renew my strength when it runs low. You protect me from sickness trying to form. You bring vitality to every part of my being. You restore my system where needed. You keep me healthy, strong, and energized. Lord, guard my inner peace so deeply that no external chaos, emotional conflict, or unexpected circumstance can disturb the calm you have established in my spirit. The peace of God will guard your hearts and minds. Philippians 4:7 becomes the fortress around my emotions. You silence internal noise trying to rise. You protect my heart from anxious thoughts. You stabilize my mind with heavenly rest. You drown out fear with perfect peace. You anchor my spirit in serenity. Lord, guide every opportunity destined for me today, ensuring I recognize divine doors, reject distracting ones, and walk only in the path that aligns with your purpose. Your gift will make room for you. Proverbs 18:16 becomes the compass leading my advancement. You highlight opportunities carrying your favor. You shut down invitations sent to derail me. You guide me toward purposeful alignment. You bless my connections with clarity. You prepare the way for divine success. Lord, protect my time so it is not wasted, drained, or stolen by distractions that pull me away from purpose, helping me steward every hour with intention and spiritual awareness. Teach us to number our days. Psalm 90:12 becomes the wisdom organizing my schedule. You guard my hours from unnecessary commitments. You focus my attention on what matters most. You guide my energy toward meaningful work. You prevent emotional detours from consuming my strength. You align every moment with divine order. Lord, strengthen my character so compassion flows freely, integrity remains unshaken, and patience rises when situations test my spirit, allowing my life to reflect your love in everything I do. Let your light shine before others. Matthew 5:16 becomes the calling directing my behavior. You purify my intentions before I act. You help me respond with grace under pressure. You mold my reactions with maturity. You protect my heart from impulsive choices. You make my character reflect Christ in all things. Lord, as I close this prayer, surround this entire day with your divine guidance, ensuring that everything unfolding before me is aligned with your will, covered by your protection, and strengthened by your presence. The Lord will perfect that which concerns me. Psalm 38:8 becomes the final assurance resting over this morning. You lead me with unfailing wisdom. You shield me with unbreakable strength. You bless me with unending favor. You fill me with quiet confidence.